A couple of months ago, a bus carrying Jewish teenagers and children in central London was physically targeted by anti-Jewish thugs. The BBC decided to cover it a bit, but the coverage was extremely biased against the Jewish community, and they didn't send out any apology until now because they've been forced to do it because of Ofcom. But is it too late? To answer that question, yes, it's too late, BBC. This is not the first time we've seen extreme BBC bias, specifically when it comes to certain issues. Specifically on this. This is Sadiq Khan's London. He is too busy painting EU flags on random buildings and London Eye instead of actually tackling crime. Now, this was back in November, only a couple of months ago before Christmas. We covered it on this channel. This is a group of anti-Jewish thugs, the people who just were going around causing trouble, targeted this bus, and it wasn't one of those situations where a group of people just stand in a corner and like shout at people and insult them, and we say, well, that's just free speech. You know, yeah, I get that. But not when you physically target something, an actual bus. A couple of them are trying to get into the bus, and that is the limit. You can't allow this sort of behavior. You cannot allow, you can't condone this sort of action, whether you're the mayor of London or society in general. But the BBC, the British broadcasting company, funded by the taxpayer, who's supposed to be impartial because of their charter and, of course, because of Ofcom as a regulator, didn't really cover it properly. It was subtly biased, let's just say, that's what they claim, but it was extremely biased, blaming the Jewish community themselves on something that is completely unfair is not really right. And now they've been forced to send out this apology. Well, it's too little, too late. Now, imagine if this were a different group, a different community, a group of minorities that we always have to protect them and you have to be nice to them. Well, apparently, according to the BBC, Jewish community is not the same. There was a massive protest. Oh, a number of protests actually. This was actually outside the BBC building in London, where a lot of people came out in support of Jewish teenagers and children. They were teenagers, they're children. They couldn't defend themselves. And this is a statement that the BBC have decided to release. The BBC spokesperson said that, well, we take complaints about our coverage very seriously. Very seriously. They have a unit, Executive Complaint Unit. So ECU. Yeah, very, very fancy. Well done. And they talk about this, and they said that, well, we've acknowledged that there was an overriding focus on those who directed abuse at the passengers. Okay. Then they know that they messed up. And they say that our report could have been more accurate. And they say that we've also found that more could have been done in terms of the original reporting. And we acknowledge the different views and opinions in relation to what was said. Okay. This should have been reflected in our reporting. This is the apology that they've sent out. Yeah, we acknowledge. We could have done more. Well done. If this is the level of apology we're going to get from the BBC, this mild fake apology, why didn't we get this 2 months ago? That's the problem. Why did it have to wait until now when Ofcom had to force them to do this? The investigation was conducted by Ofcom, the regulator, and we have to wait to see if they actually, for once, learn anything from this incident. Let me guess, nothing's going to change. The executive, the bosses, the whole of the culture of the BBC is not going to change until you change the system, you change the model. That's the best way to actually get rid of these idiots. Because if that's going to be the case, where we're going to have to live with the BBC as an entity, then I don't want us, the taxpayers, to be responsible for it. I don't want us to pay for it. I mean, a lot of us are not really paying for the BBC anymore anyway. A lot of people are cancelling their TV license. But as a whole, as a culture, it's our society that's funding the BBC. I do not want us to be responsible for their actions because they're not really listening to us, even though we pay their salaries, essentially. But that's the last thing I was going to say about tonight's shows and all the videos I uploaded. Hopefully, you're going to go watch all the other stuff as well. There's another video I did earlier about the BBC So definitely subscribe to the channel, click on the bell next to it. That's the best way to get notified when I release my daily updates. I'm Tousi. Thanks again for watching. We are the media. We are continuing to be the media. It's all because of your support. And quick update. I did say it's going to be today. I'm so sorry. I've been waiting to hear back from a venue in Manchester to let you guys know about the Tousi tour and the next event that we're going to have in Manchester. I will definitely give you the update tomorrow. So we'll have the details for that event, which was postponed. So apologies for that. So tomorrow, I'm going to give you the update regarding the venue in Manchester. We're going to come to Manchester within the next week or two. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.